Yo, it's so hot here. It's so hot. I'm gonna try to make this short because in the chai I'm burning. Hi, hello, my name is Wanda Singela. Welcome, hopefully welcome back to my self-improvement channel, a channel where I hope to document and record my self-improvement journey in the most honest and authentic of ways. Having a rough time, guys. I'm having a rough time. I did say that I'm on a weight loss journey, right? Because I did gain a significant amount of weight, and right now, or at least the last time I weighed myself, I was currently sitting with an obese class 2 BMI. Scary stuff. But like beyond those numbers and what they point to, there are a lot of things that being obese puts you at risk of. Yeah, boy. I'm trying not to think about that, but then maybe I should, to further give myself ammunition and motivation to change my life and turn things around, right? um but guys, I'm here. I I am the heaviest I've ever been, and are trying to, love myself through the journey of weight loss and stuff like that. I'm trying to be gentle with myself, trying to not panic when I see my arms or just like my physique in its entirety. I mean, my body be giving sarapat man instead of so before we get to who my body girl's human hun is, I'd like to apologize to Sarki. But yeah, Lentuso says Sarah, or no mom Sarah Batman. The thing is, it was very lazy of me, and to just use her body, especially considering like all that she has gone through, using her body as a reference that describes what my current physique currently looks like, was just unfair and uncalled for. I don't think I'll be doing that again. And it's just, oh man, it's wild, man. I don't want to just like stand up. I'm like, yo, this is my body. I don't even think I should use the likes of our girl, Emblyn Reed. But anyway, I am not confident enough to just like get up with my biker shorts and a crop top, singing, I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies, this is me. Oh goodness. Oh, this is me. At least I need to be comfortable looking at this body without being like, yo, how did I not notice? I've gained a lot of weight. But anyway, so because I'm not getting up, and besides I'm using my hand as a tripod as I try to edit this last minute, so this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna start with another song, and not the Greatest Showman song. We're gonna start with the classic by Freshly Ground. Even though I have fat thighs, flabby arms, a pot belly, ooh guys, yeah. But anyway, let's move on. Okay, so here goes. Try to picture it. I'm gonna tell you about my body, né? So this is about the body I occupy. Why am I talking like this? But anyway, I wrote a note so that I don't get, now I'm getting distracted by my hand, anyway, I can talk about this seriously. So about this body that Wanda has. Yeah, she has a round face, a very round face, these cheeks. But I also have back rolls that I just don't want people to see. I have arms that are thick and a little flabby. My stomach isn't flat, and it sags a little. Oh goodness. And I have these back rolls, they're a problem, né? Because they bring attention to my like slightly raised butt, and it's just Anyway, this is my body. Okay, now that you have an idea of how I look. And I believe that I will, be able to change this, transform it to look a little like Loreen. But the original Kelly I was thinking of when I was thinking about my dream body was the goal, the ultimate Tiana Taylor. And it's like, I'm trying to be okay with that. I'm also trying to be okay with the fact that things have been very slow. I have been logging my meals, and with each food log, I reevaluate my life, and I try to ensure that the next time I eat a thing, I perhaps eat less of it, or I'm now starting to become more mindful of the fact that certain things lead me to flavor chase, overeat, and all of those things. So it's been a very interesting journey and a very necessary journey, because I believe that for me to be consistent in the things that I need to implement in my life, for the rest of my days, to maintain a healthier weight, I need to learn those things well, and not solely rely on just starving myself or whatever it is that other people do. Perhaps I need to do more. I understand that, especially since obviously what I'm doing now could still be seen as bare minimum, and even though I didn't explain it well in the last video, I think my issue with my life is the fact that it doesn't seem like I am willing or capable of putting just a lot more effort than I currently do. But yeah, goodness, before I get a heat stroke, let me snitch on these people. One of the most weirdest things as of late is how, I don't know, I have essentially become the not I guess I've essentially become the biggest person that people around me know, which is very confusing. Or am I just an easy target? Because sometimes I look at myself, I'm just like, I am aware that I have gained weight, but that doesn't necessarily mean that through that I am inviting teasing and ridicule. Yeah, well, because sometimes the things that people say are very harsh and mean, but I really don't get it. Have I really? Because they have to be right, man. Wuti, am I really the biggest person that they know? Otherwise, why then aren't they treating other big people with the same the same way that they are treating me? I was busy minding my own business. I was almost late for pickup, because I take a staff taxi when I go to work. And then this lady had the audacity to, one, just be like, oh yeah, she pointed out towards yeah, you're fat, you've gained weight, and why do you wake your father up to drop you by the bus stop? And I'm just like, yo, it's a very hot day, I don't want to get you sweating. And she's like, yeah, looking at you, I can tell, Wuti Vele, you would sweat a lot. And I'm just like, I tried to let it slide and pass, and I think I told her, I don't really sweat because I'm big. This is the biggest I've ever been. It's the first time being here for me too. However, I don't think that's really the problem. And I was about to share a little anecdote about just like how bad my sweating is, and then since you are not like her, you will have to listen to that story. I sweat a lot. It was so bad that even back in the day when I was the fittest, I had decided to stay over at a friend's place, and we were going to wake up and go to the botanical gardens, go for a hike, yada yada yada. You won't believe me if I told you, Gucci, since it looked like it was going to be a very sunny day, it was already like very warm, at least in my mind, in the morning. So when we woke up a little bit late and had to like do like a 2 minute sprint to get to the other taxi that we were going to use to connect, I was already sweating. And she was so concerned. And I'm just like, girl, I do 12-kilometer runs every day. It's not that now I'm tired. It's just that my body does this. I sweat when I'm afraid. I sweat, guys. And sometimes I don't want to just like do things or be close to people after a little bit of activity, because I know within me that my body is going to be a bit clammy or like whatever it is. I was going to tell her all of these things, but then she decided to press on further, linking or minimizing the sweating issue, and making it just a fatness issue. And I'm just like, okay. So this is her. I asked her, where do you get the guts or the audacity to comment on my body when I have been living in this body for almost 30 years and stuff? And then she goes on saying, oh, and I don't like villainizing people. That wasn't the worst of the things that she said. And bruh, I don't know, man, how to live with these people. Especially since I'm still expected to do life with them, and this coming weekend I will be forced to attend an event which will have food and I guess games with them. And I really am at a place where I really do not know what to do, considering the fact that my presence, my very fat presence, offends these people so much. I have become the trigger and the butt of so many fat inspired thoughts in that taxi. I think I'm being persecuted. It's very tiring. It's very tiring, and I'm very concerned. How am I supposed to act in a space where there is food around these people? Would I then be looked at weirdly and judged if I partake in a meal? Am I supposed to just chill at home? And since I'm gonna be hanging out with them on Sunday, okay, what's the day today? It's Wednesday, right? Am I supposed to just like chill and brew in the things that they have said, and I guess let a little anorexia and bulimia grow within me, so that food just like I really don't know how to please these people. I really do not. And it's done. I really should I change taxis? Like, I'm so concerned. I really, even when I am not touching her, she claims that my big self is, it's just like, now she's gonna sit uncomfortably, and I'm just like, hi bo guys, yeah, but what have I used to listen to other girlies here on the internet talking about, oh my goodness, phobia. Oh goodness, it's rough out here, man. People have the audacity to say the strangest and cruelest of things, and I'm here just like, okay, now that you want to talk about bodies. Oh no, that's not what the white chicks people say. This is something else. But am I then now supposed to look at you from your head to your toe and find and find a flaw, and just like pick on that? Is this what you are encouraging by just making me feel bad for being in this body? I already do, fam. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Am I supposed to disappear until I am of a more pleasing weight? How then do I go about life whilst I slowly try to shed the kilograms? Like, it's rough, man. It's rough. But anyway, so there's that. I'm still also trying to figure out how I'm gonna go about like sharing and documenting a little bit more of my of the activities that are linked to my weight loss journey. Should I send screenshots of my should I share screenshots of my fitness pal? Oh my goodness, my eyes. The glass is dimmed, but it's too bright. Should I share screenshots? Should I show myself working out? Like how is this supposed to look? And you know, earlier today I was so mad, and I'm just like, I think I understand why these people get so frustrated because your body, my body triggers you so much, and then they just like flaunt their half naked bodies on the internet. I'm just like, could never be me, could never be me. But I'm just like, I was so mad. I'm just like, okay, but like, really, you really don't have problems if my existence is what's bothering you. But then even if it is my existence, what am I supposed to do? Disappear? Are you really gonna be happier if you don't? Ooh, again, guys, I thought fat phobia was a lie. I thought fat phobia was a lie, but sure, hi guys, and rough and cruel and mean. However, but we will live, we will live. I just, anyway, I'm done being sad about this. Once I figure out how to share more about just like the steps and the things that I am doing to lose the weight, I think I'm gonna need like a side quest, and this is where I'm gonna end this video. I hope that you'll choose today to live life a little bit better than yesterday, and also just be nicer to people. Because I don't know what this is. Maybe she thinks that by shaming me it will encourage me to move and live a different way, but honestly it's unnecessary. You could just tell me, yo, go back to running. I used to be known for that. Like, I think that's a better conversation starter if you are concerned with maybe I'm not moving enough or whatever it is. But ooh, this path, it makes you come off as very mean, because I'm just like, I don't like you anymore. But anyway, choose today to be nicer than yesterday. Be kind always. Bye. I'm regretful and sad, 'cause none of the extra